Hello Overwatch players, my name is Nateson, and today's video is the video everyone has been wanting ever since I made the easiest hero in Overwatch video. And that is Nateson, who is the best hero in Overwatch. Now remember, everything I'm going to say is from a competitive standpoint. Today's video is going to be a little short, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. So if the gameplay hasn't given it away yet, I do feel like the best hero in Overwatch is Zarya. She completely dominates the competitive scene, and she is almost never a bad pick. There's one reason alone that I believe makes her the best hero in the game, but I'm going to save that for the last point. We're going to build up to it. Now, looking at her simple abilities and her kit, as you all know, she basically just shoots around bubbles to protect teammates. She can bubble herself, and she has a left-click laser and a right-click laser burst gun. It's very easy to look over these abilities. The fact that she can protect her teammates with the barrier is incredible, and that saves teammates from getting picked. So that means a 5v6 fight is no longer 5v6, and it can be a 6v6 fight. When the enemy team is playing a Roadhog and they grab your McCree and you're like, oh no, McCree, you simply just put a bubble on him and McCree's okay. You're almost more important than a healer at that part because you're just saving them on the spot. No amount of healing can save some of your teammates in these situations. When your teammates are being focused like crazy, if they're misplaying and they're in a bad positioning place, a Zarya bubble can save them. And not only are you saving teammates, but you can save yourself. If the enemy team is spamming a whole bunch of damage in a certain direction, you can just go ahead and peek with the bubble on yourself and build a ton of charge. And then we just bring charge into this, where the more charge you have, the stronger your laser gun is. And your protective barrier on teammates also build charge. So you have a whole bunch of different ways to build charge. And then on top of all of this, Zarya can self-regenerate some health. Now this is something a lot of people didn't know. Zarya has 200 health and 200 shield. Zarya regenerates that 200 shield. So that's why Zarya is still a great pick if you're in a comp where you have one healer, so then you're going to start playing people like Roadhog, Soldier, the self-healers of the bunch. That's why Zarya is still a solid pick. She regens like 200 shield. And I mentioned this in one of my other videos from the past 2 weeks, but find a Zarya main to duo queue with. Zarya mains are essential for duo queuing, and that's how I initially got Diamond when I was stuck in Platinum. So really, the only drawback to all of these great perks of Zarya is that she's initially very hard to pick up. She requires pretty hefty game sense. And she's one of the heroes that you can't just pick up and be good at, even if you only have good game sense. There are heroes where if you have great game sense, you can still be great with the hero. Zarya is not necessarily that way. You have to build the discipline, and I need to make a video about this, but there are heavy discipline heroes in this game. The popular discipline heroes being Tracer and Genji from the DPS world. Zarya requires heavy discipline and knowing when and when not to use your abilities. So now let's talk about what truly makes her the best hero in Overwatch. And I know it's on the tip of a lot of your tongues. I can see it in the comments. You're just writing it. Nateson, you're going to forget about the most important part. Trust me, I have not forgotten. The best part of Zarya is her ultimate ability. And why? Why is it just her ultimate ability? Well, her ultimate ability is the best ultimate in all of Overwatch. Consistently, what I've seen in all of my matches. Guys, and remember, I've played like over 1,000 games of competitive Overwatch alone. Zarya's ultimate has always been the best. By far. Hands down, no question. Zarya's ultimate displaces an entire team if they're grouped up. And it makes them sitting ducks. Vulnerable. They can get killed by anything, really. They're free team wipes. It's free point wins. Zarya is by far the best hero in Overwatch. So I hope you guys enjoyed the short video from today. I hope you're able to make it to tonight's live stream on Twitch at Nateson TV, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I've been streaming a lot lately, and it has been so much fun. So I hope to see you there, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I have a lot of fun making these really short, just kind of simple videos like this, because a lot of people are curious, and they really haven't seen the effect of some of these heroes in the long term. So if you're new to the competitive scene, you may not really understand how big of an impact Zarya is. So I'm glad I'm able to inform some of the people about the impact Zarya has. If you're bored, come hang out on Twitch. It's seriously a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See ya. Oh man, that soldier's not happy. And chat thought I was falling off the well. Falling into the well. Did I really just miss that? I did not mean to hook the hog. My hook is... Oh, did you see that? Can we get some clips? It was like stuck pulling him through the thing.